So let's make the Reapers invade. Bam! It's coming for me, but that's okay. We can outrun it. Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Mass Effect 3. I'm continuing to tinker with the volume a bit, so let me know if it's still okay or if there's any balance changes you'd suggest, by the way. So, we're here on the Normandy, ready to just finish off exploring, because this was the last area we had. Armor locker. Oh, we've seen this already. That was in our ship. Lieutenant Cortez. Do I just race to talk to the dog, or do I... No, we'll go bit by bit here. Lieutenant Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
At ease there, soldier.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
Why is Cerveza
So what's happening
capitalized?
with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
Interesting.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. From my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
So the Kodiak and Hammerhead, I think we'd seen those before in our war assets, but I don't remember exactly what they are. All right, armory. No, let's start with ground vehicle, because maybe he's the person that like drives when we're like driving the vehicle around planets. Maybe this is the guy for that.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
So we can't use that anymore. Shuttle.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
ESO is Element 0. Service record.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time
Look at the
tinkering
dog
on my
back
bird
there.
as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I
It's
got
valuable.
a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what CAG is, but maybe it's some kind of either frontline or like administrative thing. But yeah, like he seems like this is too useful to let go. Armory.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
It's got enough guns
You
guns on
love
him.
The show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the ship.
Little critique of Mass
Just
Effect
like
2.
the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Family.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Understandably.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yeah, please
Yes,
don't.
Commander.
So, procurement interface, so I'll be able to find shops I've seen before, but they'll be marked up. Like the guns I buy, there will be marked up. Now, do I have to have been to that store? Do I have to have clicked on that store, like, for it to show up here? I'm assuming yes. And weapon upgrades. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I think I want the upgrades, right? This seems good. What does the upgrade do? Like, it doesn't tell me, it just says it's the Mark II. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much. I guess I'd probably buy it anyway. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Screw it, let's just buy them all. Oh. I guess you could just keep upgrading them as long as you'd like, so never mind. So we do want to be a bit careful with it. What have we been using most? The shotgun we've been using a fair bit? Which was the shotgun? I don't remember. The katana, I think, was the shotgun? I don't remember. I wish it would tell you there. How do I see my... I have to go... Okay. I have to see my gun, I guess, in the armor locker? No, it has to be at the weapons desk. Is this where I see my guns? Where do I see my guns? Here? No. Maybe here? Weapon bench, yes. Alright, sniper rifle I'm less hyped on, so I'll leave that alone. It's good, but I mean, it feels a little bit more niche. Assault rifles are probably pretty good. The katana, I think, is my baby for the moment. The katana and maybe the pistol, and nope. Maybe so katana for maybe katana for short range, and do I just do a pistol or do I do something else? Maybe we should go with the weapons we have mods for, because those will naturally be better. So katana, I think I'll do. And I don't think I have any mods for this, do I? No. Yeah, let's do katana and sniper rifle then. I know I was saying I wasn't hyped on the sniper rifle before, but again, if it feels like I'm naturally more likely to do better with a something that has that upgrade already. All right, so let's do katana and that. Just to start. Model Quarian. Oh, okay. Right, or ship model. Model freighter. Yeah, they're just a ton of these just hidden around here. And then James.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
You want to
Same
take a
as
break?
usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Look at the dog in the background.
Sounds like fun.
He's so cute.
Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
I'm looking now. Is this the romance thing? I don't know. I'm hoping it's just like I'm just looking.
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Okay.
Have to work harder than that if you want me to blush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I mean,
I don't,
she does. I
actually.
don't.
I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Oh, good. It's not.
Right.
It's not just me.
Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
What? I guess she's saying like. I guess he's saying let's spar. I guess. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
I'm not going to R2 that.
Was?
Because R2 would be like,
Died.
screw Captain Tony.
Most of my
He's
squad.
awful.
Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them
Unless it's punching.
or the intel we had on the collectors.
Maybe I should do that.
Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
I paragoned it.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
That's a good thing, though, right?
You didn't know.
Yeah, you had no
Can't
idea.
blame yourself, baby.
No way to know.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I tried R2 there.
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, he likes a hard ass.
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
I paragoned it. Paragon throw.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
I'll stick with the paragon route. Yeah, Lola, I like that. I don't know where Lola comes from.
You kind of look like a Lola.
Really?
You're cute, so I'll let you get away with it. For now.
Does she look like a
That's
Lola?
it. Now you made me blush.
I guess. Any further things beyond the intro?
Hey again. What's up?
What's up? Nicknames. Let's start with nicknames.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people.
That's fair.
Some people just don't match their names, you know? So I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right.
I mean, it's certainly a compliment. It's better than if his nickname was like, I don't know, Heard Ferguson, or I don't know. It's like it's a pretty. I think it's a compliment. I'm taking it as a compliment. Cortez.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I like James. Family.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Sounds like a personal quest line or mission line we'll get to later. State of mind.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Yeah, you don't want to have a masochistic pilot. At least not in that context. I'm sure it's fine if the masochism is relegated to a part other than being a pilot. Previous mission.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that.
Totally fair.
Next topic?
Next topic is catch you later.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Yeah, I like him. Can I board the shuttle? I cannot. All right, let's do the important thing. Dog. K9.
Hey there.
Examine. What happened? There's got to be more to it than this. Come on. Are you not letting me interact with the dog beyond a hay there? Are you kidding me? I thought this was a good game. What happened? I'm pressing all the buttons. Nothing's happening. I just say hey there once, and that's it. Oh. Oh, Mass Effect 3. Is this why it wasn't regarded as highly as Mass Effect 2? Because you can't really interact with the dog? That's rough. That's brutal. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, well. Normandy SR1. We got the model of the original. So I think we're ready to try whatever is first or next or anything like that. Oh, reinstatement. This is new, I think. From Stephen Hackett to Commander Shepard. This letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR2. Begin interdiction? I don't know that word. Operations about... I get what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Operations against all and any enemies posing a threat to Earth's colonies and its allies. And diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required by your mission. Excellent. So how do we... I think I go up here and then I boop the galaxy map. Right? Conquered systems. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the stealth drive. Search for clusters, search for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Neat. Apian crest. Yeah, you got these little, the squid brains on top of here. They really do look like mind flayers, don't they? I feel like that's intentional. Sigurd's Cradle, Cerberus Lab. Recover Prothean artifact. All right, let me... So, my main thing is I want to do... All right, first of all, let me exit, because I want to remember what I want to do. Or I want to check what I want to do. I want to do the stuff that's not priority first. So, let's start with Shrike Abyssal, Prothean Obelisk. A Volus diplomat needs a Prothean Obelisk. Recover it from the Shrike Abyssal and deliver it at the Citadel Embassy. Let's see if we can find the Shrike Abyssal. I mean, shrikes are birds, right? So maybe the Shrike Abyssal is in the kite's nest? Cerberus Lab is there. Let me check the kite's nest. Oh, I just wanted to check out the system. I didn't mean to necessarily go here, but... Search and rescue. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use it to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware... Interesting. Be aware that each time the pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you're in, flee and wait until you've completed the mission before returning. So it limits how much you can do that. I wonder why they wanted to do that. Why do they care about limiting that? I do not know. Ilum. It's the asteroid belt, Karshon. Ow! 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 Desda. Baruch. What am I missing? Where would it tell me? Oh shoot, is fuel a thing? I didn't even think of that. Where does it tell me how to find this thing? Shrike Abyssal. Where's the Shrike Abyssal? Where do I find the Shrike Abyssal? I feel like I missed something. Shrike Abyssal, where are you? Rescue Turian Primarch, Citadel, this is where I was. I don't see any, like, fuel costs, so that's good, because that felt like a kind of a useless system. For me, at least. I'm okay with them not having that. Where are you, Shrike Abyssal? How would I find this? I don't know, but you know what we're going to try? We're going to test this out here. We're going to test the scan thing from here. Reaper alertness.
I found something.
All right. What is this? What did you find on Varouche? Farouche is a hydrogen-helium gas giant named for an ancient Batarian monarch whose empire spanned continents. He had such a penchant for mating that 0.6% of modern Batarians claim to trace their lineage to him. Wow. What a player. The planet's moons are named after his many recognized wives. The largest, Bira, concealed Prothean ruins that helped the Batarians develop faster than light travel. It's a Batarian point of pride that since the ruins were damaged by earthquakes, they had less information to go on than other spacefaring species. The Reapers have destroyed all obvious military outposts in Varouche's orbit. So the Reapers aren't here. They're here because they finished already, not because they forgot. Reapers have destroyed all military outposts in Varouche's orbit. The Batarians' notorious secrecy, however, may have allowed concealed subterranean facilities to survive on Varouche's moons. So let's scan it. Why not? Did I do it? Oh no, it's telling me where to go. It's telling me go right. Follow the white indicator to find the distress signal. This is way smoother than the prior one, or it's way more direct at least. Yeah. Launch probe. Get probed. Lost in... We found a weapon upgrade kit? Sure, I don't know. And I think that's it. Unless this green thing is directing me to something, because it seems like it might be. Like if I go up here, is the green thing directing me elsewhere? Oh, so I can use R2 to move the planet without moving myself. The green thing doesn't seem to be indicating anything. But it's showing the top left of this being like something. But maybe that's nothing. Like if I launch a probe here, does it do nothing? Yeah, it seems to do nothing. I think we found everything we can find, maybe? Is there a way to tell for sure, like, that the planet gets checked off or whatnot? I don't know. Sure, we'll look here as well. Speculus. A relatively large rock and ice planet known for its deposits of magnetically active periclase, which interferes with some starship scans. So maybe we could explore here anyway, because like maybe they're hiding stuff on here from the scans. Conspiracy theories and pulp adventure claim that secret fortresses are concealed under the ice. I believe it. The Reaper invasion force appears to have passed the planet by, which is likely the only insight that organics will ever have into the Reaper's literary taste. What a great way to... What a great little twist on combining the planet's geology with the Reaper's decision. I mean, it's obviously just kidding, but like, that's pretty... that's kind of great. And wait, did it give me the option to scan or no? So I can only scan if the thing is picked up. Untrail? What's untrail? Wait, what is this? Oh, now I have... Okay, well, now here's where the oil comes into play. Okay. Let me... So can I scan here? Will this hit both of them? It will. All right, the Reapers are on the way. Karshan, the Batarian homeworld is wrapped less in mystery than in outright lies. Are they like a... Oh, wait, no, I think we heard about that, right? Their propaganda claims the world has 15 billion inhabitants and an economy that rivals the Asari. Although the legal slave trade does boost the Batarians' profit somewhere, that's right, okay. Citadel sanctions have left a paper tiger of an empire, one that fights rivals through deniable terrorist actions rather than wars of its heyday centuries ago. The Reapers likely will be the death blow to that empire. Good. Almost no information has escaped Karshan since the Reapers destroyed the convoys, but Batarian refugees say that resistance has created a bond among commoners. If a new government can rise from the ashes, that bond may sustain a new Batarian society. You know what? Hashtag Team Reaper in this particular case. Yeah, let's start scanning. Bam. So it's less triangulation and more just following the thing. And we got Citadel Pillars of Strength. And I think that's it. But now, no, but now it's pointing me like here, like this direction. But it's now, but this is in the bottom right of the radar. Can I start scanner again? I can. And again, it's pointing me like the bottom right here. But now there's nothing. And it's always the bottom right, it seems like. I guess we'll leave it for now. I feel like I'm probably missing something. All right, so the Reapers are all ready to rock. And so that probably means... What does it mean? 66%. So I've seen 66% of the things there. So we'll have to come back, though, because this is telling us that we can't complete... Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. We have to come back, though, because it's telling us we can't find more without the Reaper. Let me even see if I can scan. Let me get out of here and save first, because this might be an instant death, but I really doubt it. Oh, and we got a thing here. What did we find? Citadel, Pillars of Strength. A Batarian artifact recovered from the kite's nest. Find someone on the Citadel who can use them, who can use the Pillars of Strength. Okay. And hang on, before I forget, I got a weapon upgrade kit. Where does that... Let me see, where's the nearest weapon bench? Probably not here. Because there should be some upgrade there showing what that means, right? Where would it be? I guess the shuttle bay is the armory. Is this that would this show a weapon upgrade kit? I don't know what a weapon upgrade kit means, but I got one. No, it's not. I don't know. Non-rhetorical question. What is that? Where do I find the thing I got? How do I check the thing that I just received? Because I have no idea. Is it in CIC? No, I'm in CIC. That's the elevator. Anyway, I guess, oh no, we have to save. You know, let's keep it to 4 saves so that we can see. All right, we're deleting this save. So this we can all see on the same screen. We'll just always go to the bottom. So let's make the Reapers invade. Bam! It's coming for me, but that's okay. We can outrun it. Oh wait, no we can't. Oh, critical mission failure! Okay, so it actually is a fail state. What happens if we resume? Does it just take us back to here? It does. Alright, that's actually good to know. And now I'm glad I saw that. I got squidded. Let's head over to Untroll. So we want to find this place in the middle of as much stuff as possible, right?
Signal confirmed.
Wow, they picked up on that quickly. Wreckage. The wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. Recovered 100 units of fuel. Excellent. Adek. Adek is a brutally hot and wet garden world. Covered with molds and I'm sure there's a that's what she said here, but I'm not going to go there. I'm too mature for that. Covered with molds and lichen analogs. It has many viruses and bacteria lethal to Batarian physiology. The Batarian hegemony. Hegemony colonized Adek early in its expansion, but few of the colonists wanted to stay. The result was domination of a class of landed slave owners. A small cadre of well-paid engineers and skilled laborers kept the planet's mechs and infrastructure functioning. Alliance estimates put the planet's Batarian population at just over 6 million, but that number has likely fallen since the Reapers arrived. Yeah, I'd imagine. A day is 58 hours. That's rough. Probe there. Oh, 10,000 credits. I'll take it. Salvage credits recovered. I guess, is it even worth checking for more? I'm just assuming at this point that where the green radar thing is looking here means nothing. That's only a white line that's worth following. Is that correct or not? I'm assuming it's correct, but again, kind of a non-rhetorical question there. And then we have Uza. How do we escape here if need be? All right, Uza. Uza is a methane-rich gas giant. The wreckage around the Helium-3 infrastructure is unusual. It looks as if fleeing Batarians tried to sever the collection equipment and take it with them when they attacked. No Reaper ships, functional or otherwise, are immediately detectable, suggesting the Batarians may have actually turned on one another. The fleeing Batarians tried to sever the collection equipment, like mining collection equipment, and take it with them. But yeah, but it was just them attacking each other. That's a bad job, Batarians, but I guess that's what you deserve. Scan? There's nothing there. Oh, 100% assets recovered from Lintrell. I see up there now. Anything else I can check out here, by the way, before I do that? Sometimes the asteroid belts are check-outable, but no. Ezka. Let's take a look at Ezka. According to Batarian propaganda, the Batarian population exceeds the Council races. The Batarian military is the most powerful. The Batarians' unlivable hothouse planets are the hottest and most unlivable. Our hellholes are the helliest. Their best proof of this last point is Ezka, which closely orbits the scorching yellow-white star Untrell. Ezka's nitrogen-heavy atmosphere might have once held oxygen, but if so, it burned off long ago. Even robo-miners don't care for Ezka. Although they're robots, why do they care about anything? Although some modern mining equipment can withstand the heat, the machinery still gets stuck in the... Oh, robo-miners are probably people who use robots to mine, not the actual robots themselves. The machinery still gets stuck in the soup of molten light metals on the planet's surface. Reaper presence near Ezka seems light. Scans reveal wreckage orbiting the planet, likely destroyed hegemony surveillance drones. Surface temperature, 1144 Celsius. That's quite something. And then we have Close. Close is a rock planet with almost no atmosphere to speak of. Is that the Earth's moon has no atmosphere, right, or almost none? Consequently, the planet retains fairly little heat considering what is an atmosphere, I wonder? Nobody really knows. The planet I think this defining atmosphere is more like an art than a science thing. Consequently, the planet retains fairly little heat considering how close it orbits to an energetic star. The relatively mild temperature made Close attractive for robo-mining with an emphasis on platinum. Also an abundance of sodium oxide used in the manufacture of lye, but profit margins on that compound are thin by comparison. The Reapers have destroyed the orbital stations surrounding Close and cut the strands of the space elevators that earlier generations of Batarians used to transport goods to orbit. I've seen space elevators as like a, not a science fiction thing even, but like a, I mean, yes, it's a science fiction thing, but as like one of those proposed ways to get materials between Earth and like orbits and orbital satellites that just is essentially science fiction because it's so implausible. Something I saw that basically said it was implausible because of the weight that the lower portions of the satellites of the elevator structure would have to maintain would be like comically large, like the closer it gets to Earth because of the amount of pressure they have to withstand, something like that. Naudek is the one we saw. Burned. Okay, we're gonna leave. So I guess the purpose of... There's nothing else here, right? No. I guess the purpose of the Reaper invasion thing gameplay-wise is to make it so that you try to use your scans effectively. Like, so that you use your... Not effectively, so that you use your scans in a... I don't know how to say it. Yeah, like efficiently. Like you try to get your scans done in a way that like hit as many targets as possible. Exodus cluster I don't care about because that's a... I think that's a... Yeah, I'm looking for the Shrike Abyssal. Hades Gamma, let's go here. Yeah, I don't know what the point of like having it path in different ways is. Having it path through one to the other, why not just let me boop there? I'm sure there's a reason. I believe there's a reason, at least. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Plutus Disk. Boy, this is a populated system. And all these names are familiar. I've been to the Antaeus system in a prior game, haven't I?
I found something.
Yeah, they are alert and aware. Edmos. Edmos is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If Trebin's terraforming is successful, it's expected that a helium-3 fuel refining facility for the system will be set up here. So is a lot of, by the way, reading through these is just, a lot of it is going over my head, but there are certain science-y questions I have about this. Is helium... Is helium-3 mean like something with 3 helium particles, like O2, like H3 or He3, I guess? He is helium, right? Is it like that? Like some element or a mineral? I don't know. A thing? A unit of stuff with 3 helium particles in it? We got Ploba. The second and by far the larger of Antaeus' 2 gas giants. Active scans of survey ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive solid structures deep in the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Okay, I'm interested. Adherents of this... Oh, this is like the weekly world news type stuff. Adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals toward the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the gas giant's lower atmosphere. That is awesome. There's no way to explore this. It's just one of the mysteries in this atmosphere. We don't know. We don't know what's up with it. It could be a supercomputer. It could be like a weapon cache. It could be something else, but it's not natural. And then Trebin. Trebin is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Its environment is relatively mild, but what's mild? Oh, didn't mean to do that. What's mild here? Temperature of... Atmospheric pressure of 0.84. What is an atmospheric pressure of 1? Is that Earth's atmosphere? day length 41 hours. Where's the temperature? Oh, it even says 0.84. I didn't see the next line. 0.84 Earth atmospheres. Okay. If Earth's atmosphere changes its pressure, do you have to update the amount of Earth atmospheres that the other planets are? I guess so. I don't know if Earth atmosphere changes its pressure. It must. Of course it does. Surface temperature 8 Celsius. So chilly, but not inhospitable. I mean, inhospitable, but not like, no, that's actually pretty reasonable. Yeah, 8 Celsius is lovely. I didn't even read the rest of it. Scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented the development of any biosphere. Exogeny Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. Yes, it's got potential. A survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There's every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in the GPS satellites, and Reaper invasion, no doubt. Let's scan. Yeah, the scans are very quick now, because it just tells you where to go. I think that's good, but I don't know for sure. We recovered some credits. Actually, no, because I imagine sometimes there's going to be multiple things to find here. So I think oh, no, never mind. Wait. The other places still let me scan. Does that mean they had more going on to them? Because now I can't scan here anymore. Interesting. I don't know. Let's scan again. A gecko. During the initial survey of the Anateus system, not Antaeus, Anateus, only a single flyby probe was spared for the small scorched world of a gecko. It revealed a planet unusually rich in heavier elements given its size. By the way, another benefit, I guess, of the Reaper thing is we scan too much and you summon a Reaper, is that it forces you to spread it out. You can't just binge scan stuff. A gecko is a standard terrestrial planet. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it's unusually heavy and rich in heavier elements. Thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon, crust of magnesium, deposits of cobalt and other heavy metals. Rock on. Due to extremely rough cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. And let's see, there's 2 more planets. Demel? An enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of calcium with deposits of iron and noxious surface gases. Explorers are warned to use extreme caution at all times. -61 temperature, which is, again, probably the less concerning. Oh, it's pressure of one Earth atmosphere, so this is directly the same atmosphere pressure as Earth. Must be a lovely place to live. And Hunidor is a moderately sized ice world with an extremely thin atmosphere composed of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is unusually smooth, suggesting widespread repaving by cryovolcanic processes. God, I love that. I love cryovolcanoes, though no such activity is currently evident. The only activity evident is my scan here. No, I don't want to do that because I'll die. You know what? No, this will be a test of if we... No, because screw it. Because worst comes to worst, they kick us off and we... Let me boop. Worst comes to worst, they kill us, and then we just try again. What happens if we scan here and then flee?
Evasion successful.
Untouchable. I got the untouchable achievement. So we'll have to come back to Antaeus. Are they still here, though? Oh, yeah, they're here. Shoot. No! Okay.
Reapers eluded.
Excellent. Easy as pie. What happens if we run out of gas? Plutus. Oh, we got a good thing lined up here. Let me first look at the planet we're not going to hit here. Mingido. Mingido? Mingido is a sun-baked wasteland of sodium chlorates and radioactives. Its relatively light mass has left it tidally locked to the star Plutus, with a day side a hot pole and a night side cold pole. The powerful solar wind has stripped most of the atmosphere away. So probably not a lot of stuff there that we'll want to see, even on the cold pole. Let's scan here.
Signal confirmed.
Yeah, everyone's awake. Nothing on Vayaria. Let's look at this first. Nonuel. Though it's one of the oldest entries in the star charts, Nonuel has not yet been fully mapped. It's the largest body in the asteroid belt of the blue star Plutus. Not only large enough to maintain the spherical shape, but also massive enough to retain the noxious carbon and sulfur dioxides venting from its many volcanoes as an atmosphere. It's rapidly volcanic, and the source of its great heats is also the source of its inordinate mass, so it's an especially dense planet, I guess. It's a secondary source of element zero, congealed coalesced around a large chunk of Ezo, ejected by a supernova billions of years ago. This got to be a popular place. Surface conditions are extremely hazardous. Thin-crusted magma flows. Wide stretches of the landscape are coated with slippery ash and cinders from volcanoes. Let's scan her. And I don't mind this taking a shorter time because it's like a guaranteed thing. What do we find? Special Ops Team Zeta. The 103rd Marine Division updated. And that was our only asset here. Okay, I'm intrigued. Gotta be here, the war room, right? War terminal. 103rd Marine Division. Updated. Nicknamed the Bridge Burners, Team Zeta are combat engineers who specialize in destroying enemy fortifications in hostile territory. This tight-knit group of men and women are respected for their knowledge, renowned for their tenacity, and infamous for their enthusiasm. Alright, so that's who we found on the planet. That's who was sending up the distress signal. Lovely. And it must have increased the point total from the of assets that I got from that group. What else is here? We got Vayaria. So I'm not even going to scan anymore because I think I'm seeing a huge hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of methane. I'm not even going to scan anymore because I think I'm done. The 100% assets recovered means there's nothing more to be gained from scanning. Non-rhetorical question, is that correct? Am I understanding that correctly? Placrolus. Modest rock planet, roughly the size of Mars, thin atmosphere. A weak magnetic field, in addition to very high levels of solar radiation, not suitable for Mass Effect drive discharge operations. So we got a little planet there. And Mydla is the last one I haven't looked at. A terrestrial planet with a light atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. Hot surface, composed of magnesia and deposits of sulfur. Over a dozen volcanoes are currently erupting across the surface. God, that's got to be beautiful to see. I mean, I might as well scan here because what's the worst that can happen, right?
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright. I have to hop off for now, but I'm going to keep this going, and I'll see you in a second. It's the next day. Excuse me. It's the next day. Deciding where to go next. Do we go to Dis and risk not having enough to get back? We do. It'll be educational if that happens. As is likely to happen. Where's the outermost planet? Oh, that's a cool looking one. Or maybe that's just the way the light's hitting it. It doesn't actually have a little eyeball in it. So that's, where's the third one? There's not There's not a great lineup here, but this is a... We'll scan in the middle.
I found something.
The Reapers were super excited about that. Gracia. Gracia is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sodium and ammonia in its atmosphere. During the brief gold rush to Clensol, a few companies established an infrastructural... Maybe an infrastructure they meant? Or is an infrastructural an actual noun? For helium-3 skimming and deuterium mining on Gracia's icy moons. When it proved less than wealthy than expected, the facilities were stripped for parts and abandoned. That's how it goes sometimes. This looks like Neptune, but that's just... This looks like, I don't know, a Jupiter-fied Neptune? I don't know. I don't know planets. And let me take a look at here as well. Grimmar. The little nugget of a planet. An icy terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of frozen ammonia with deposits of tin and other light metals. When exposed... What does it mean when a metal is part of its... Oh no, its surface. I was thinking a metal was in its atmosphere. Okay. When exposed to sunlight, Grimmar's ammonia... Atmosphere can't... Metal can't be part of something's atmosphere, right? Can it? Can it? I wonder. This has... when exposed to sunlight, its ammonia can melt, forming equatorial seas of the toxic chemical. I love just how alien that phrase is, that the idea of, like, melting ammonia forming into a toxic sea. This is allowed... Sorry, my YouTube playlist kept going. This has allowed a profusion of simple fungus and lichens to evolve in the low-energy environment. A byproduct of their metabolism causes them to glow very faintly. While the light of an individual is insignificant, large patches seem to reinforce the light of one another and are visible from space. I'm just impressed with how much effort went into, like, the flavor text for this place. This place being, like, all these things. All right, Clensol. I don't know, the whole white-red color is... I don't know, it's like a disturbing looking planet, I don't know why. Thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians. Yeah, this was like Batarian Central. Suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and sinking test bores to claim the system for humanity. But Clensol only had an average level of mineral wealth valuable but hardly worth the Russian expense. Merida Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich in their first... Why did I think that by the time space, like, companies were, like, sending out space travel, like, were like, going across the galaxy for, like, distant... for, like, mining stuff, that, like, countries weren't a thing. When did Mexico stop being a thing in this world? And the US and Russia and all that, for that matter. Or it had to file for bankruptcy protection. Yeah. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. They got Star Wars'd. While unethical, this was not technically illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. Plants still littered with abandoned mining bases, often used as temporary meeting places for criminals. Let's see what we find here. Boop. Oh, we missed. Oh, no, we got it. 10,000 credits. Recovering some of that lost money for the Pride of Earth. And then the other two I'll check out, because I don't want to, because I'll read them before I go, because I know when I come back here I'll forget because I'm not gonna scan again, and I know when I come back, unless was that the only thing to scan? Nope. Well, there's one more thing in each of these two planets. I guess that's another test, is we can check if we can get it and then get out of here quickly enough. But there are other escapes, like we could try getting it and then scanning it and then booking it. But I don't think that'll work. I imagine that it'll be like, you can't rest when monsters are nearby, if the Reapers are chasing me. Nearum. Or Nearum. Near him is a terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of methane and argon. Frozen surface is mainly composed of basaltic rock. Its most prominent feature is the Elos Rift Valley, a long volcanic divergence zone. What's a volcanic divergence zone? That stretches across half of the northern hemisphere. Yeah, it's a little bit toasty at 58 Celsius. Just a little bit. And then we got the real toaster, Jartar. Oh, look at that, a little marble. Jartar is a terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is hot and... Wait, krypton's a gas, isn't it? I think krypton's a gas, right? I mean, I could just Google this, but I won't. The surface is hot and primarily composed of unremarkable silicates. Occasional deposits of aluminum, magnesium, and other light metals can be found. Jartar is noted for the discovery of the Leviathan of Dis, the apparent corpse of a genetically engineered living starship. The Leviathan was found in the bottom of a crater by a Batarian survey team and estimated to be 1 billion years old. It disappeared after a visit to the system by a Batarian dreadnought 20 years ago. Wait, what? It was found in a crater on Jartar. It's about 1 billion years old, and it disappeared after a visit to the system by a Batarian. So Batarian dreadnought like hijacked it. Since then, the Batarians have steadfastly denied that the Leviathan existed at all the more vociferously when shown recordings of the corpse made by Solarian researchers. So they came here, oh, this has no atmosphere. They came here and just yoinked it, I guess, and salvaged it or something? Yeah, I hear you, but can you show me if did the scan uncover anything? I guess not. That's what I was hoping to find. Okay, so you can't actually see it. So I don't even know where you get more stuff, but we're not going to make it. Oh shit! Hi. Approach the something for fuel depot.
Reapers eluded.
Yeah, they'll never find us here in this Mass Effect relay. I guess technically this is happening like pretty instantly, I guess. Hopefully they don't destroy the relay. They wouldn't do that. We'll head over to the Exodus cluster, but then we'll probably wrap up. Or will we wrap up? No, approach the fuel depot to purchase fuel. So where's the fuel depot? Maybe the fuel depot is like here in the Serpent Nebula? It sure doesn't look like it. The fuel depot is surely in the Anos Basin. There, of course, I was correct. Of course it was in the Anos Basin. Yeah. Where else would it be beyond but the Anos Basin? Alright, that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this as they come out, and next time we'll continue just exploring the galaxy, looking for the thing known across the universe as the Shrike Abyssal. Yeah, we'll keep looking for that. Bye-bye.